91.1 WCBT. No things considered. Sorry, this is really loud right now. I apologize for that. That was very loud. I apologize. We just had a major fail.
We had a major technical difficulty because
so we're just gonna redo this. Can you plug it in, please?
All right, we're gonna start again.
We're just gonna start this right over again.
Because Caroline forgot to
thoroughly
plug in the
apologize.
music. So, but don't do it yet. Okay.
Okay, and
Yeah. I'm surprised this is working. Okay, now fade. All right, wow. We're back on track. All right, so yeah, so this is No Things Considered.
Can you hear yourself?
No.
All right. Well, hold on one second.
And my mic is not working. Or nah.
Or not.
Or nah.
No, it says where people can hear us. So,
Oh, well, that's weird.
it says, I don't know.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
it is what it is. Is Joe listening? Can you check for
What?
us?
Who?
Can you text him and see if he can hear us? Okay. Well, I hope everyone's week is going well.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was. And
I don't know if viewers at home can hear me.
I don't know if viewers at home can hear any of us right now, but we're just gonna keep talking.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Can you hear yourself now? Can you hear yourself now?
I can just
No?
do a little.
Okay.
No? Okay.
All right, now.
Yeah. This is our second show, and we are having some technical difficulties. Mine's
Before-
not on.
Yeah, before we
Shouldn't it come out here?
Pete, hey, don't forget to turn off the auto DJ. I did.
Are you sure?
Can you hear us?
Probably not. Alright, well, I don't know.
Well, the mics are up, so
You can't hear me, right?
yeah, but the music is still playing.
Oh, cool.
Okay, well, the auto DJ's off, so
Are you sure?
the auto DJ is off.
It's a learning experience.
Everything's off except for our mics, so is something playing on your
Isn't it
laptop?
there? No. We'll check that thing. Remember you go to that thing?
I'm just gonna take a picture and send it to him.
No, you have to click that thing.
I did click it.
Oh. Weird. Explain. I hear you in music. That's it. Shout out to Charlie Januszewski for listening because I don't know if this is working. But apparently
I apologize. If you hold on for like 2 seconds, we're gonna fix this.
We're also doing this by ourselves, and it's really hard. And apparently,
And
there's
we
lot
have
of
a guest
people-
tonight, actually. Informally. His name's Austin.
And
he says hi,
Yeah.
but he can't say it into the microphone. Let me call Pete.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
I'm just
cool.
gonna call Pete really quickly because he's
Also,
he's
it's
going to tell
interesting because people can hear us and music, but we can't hear any music. So I wonder if the song goes well with the vibe I'm throwing out. Maybe not. Okay. Well, we're just gonna sit tight. This is live. We're doing it live tonight, as always, and we're just gonna roll with what we've got. So that little intro music was actually the theme of All Things Considered from NPR, and I'm getting a call from my mother, so that's interesting. Hey, Mom. Mom? Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go out for a sec.
It's so weird. Okay, we're trying to figure it out.
Next track. How do I stop
I
this?
don't know.
Playing now.
Yeah, thanks though, because all of our friends are like, yeah, there's music playing, but we can't hear it in the studio, and we're like trying to do it all by ourselves, and it's not really working. Yeah. Well, we're always here by ourselves, but I mean, we have like a guy filming us, our friend Austin.
Yeah,
Mom,
we're
we've been
trying
doing
as
that
we speak.
for 5 minutes now. So, yeah, okay, sorry. And it's also being recorded, so, like, it's cool. It's being, like, recorded and it's gonna go on YouTube, so it's pretty much a big deal. Okay, cool. Well, I'm
Okay, well, I just X'd out of the studio monitor, so.
Catherine goes, LOL, there's music playing over you. Deaf can't hear you at all.
Pete, click automate so it's not highlighted.
Ugh.
Oh, okay. I know how
Alright.
to do it.
We need
Wait.
to do this right now.
Okay. Well, we're not on the air right now, so give me 2 seconds.
We're not on the air.
Just give me 2 seconds.
Okay. So should I do
I'm
this
going
thing
to fix
again?
this. I'm going to fix this.
Okay. Cool. Well, this was just fucked up. Am I gonna be able to hear myself then?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And why did you be able to hear yourself?
I couldn't not hear myself.
What?
I couldn't hear myself before.
Oh, I heard you.
I didn't hear it. Okay.
Cool.
All right, we're good.
Are you sure?
All right.
But I can't hear myself still. I can't.
Hello.
I hear you.
Us. Okay. Well, we're. There we go.
All right. Well, I still can't.
Okay. Well, welcome to WZBT.
91.1. No things considered. We hope this is working. We had some really grave technical difficulties.
Very, very, very grave technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's still kind of, we don't know if we're doing this right. And if you are listening and it's not, sounding correct, why don't you just, shoot us a text, fax me, send me an email, because we want to make sure you guys can hear us, and I want to hear myself too.
No, unless you're playing Funky Train.
So
is unchecked.
I guess this still isn't working, so yeah, we'll just figure this out.
Oh my god. Okay,
cool.
well, welcome to. Thank you, Pete.
Wow.
Shout out to Pete for saving us.
Yeah, shout out to getting a lot of help for this.
Welcome to 91.1 WZBT, No Things Considered.
I'm Carolyn McCumber.
And I'm Julian Mitterly. And this is our song that we're going to play. You got it?
Yeah. So we tried this once before, and
we're gonna try it again.
And here's our new intro.
No, wait, babe.
Now for our listeners,
my mom just announced she can't hear anything.
Okay, cool. We're getting a lot of messages from family back home, friends listening. We had because of our technical difficulties. If you can't hear us or something like that, please send us a message. My mom just said 2 minutes ago it just sounds like dead air, so that's interesting.
Okay, well,
I'm calling my mom.
People are saying my mom can hear us. My mom can hear us. Yeah.
Oh well, I'll still call my mom.
Okay. Well, okay. So we have a few things to talk about. First of all, I'll start us off.
Awesome. All right.
Shout out to Mama McCumber.
All right, my mom wants to be on the radio, but
she can call in. Okay. Also, our request line is.
Wait, what, Mom?
Our request line is 717-337-7288. And again, 717-337-7288. So if you'd like to be on air, give us a call.
Or not.
Which is the new thing to say now. So props to that. Okay, so what we're first going to talk about is the junior orientation.
Yeah, I actually decided to be a bum and not, go into society today until 2:30.
Yeah, I wish I could have done that, but no, I had to be ready to go for tennis at 12 o'clock. Oh, we have a caller.
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna try this because last time it did not work. So cross your fingers, ladies and gents. Cross your fingers.
Oh, I just got chills. I think. Austin, did you get chills?
Hello.
Austin is filming us tonight for
Hey, who is
TV. And we're gonna be on YouTube, so it's gonna be
Jose.
legit. And
okay, hold on 1 second, Jose.
All right. I guess Jose is calling in. Not a personal friend of mine, but I'm pretty sure he's a personal friend of many. So. And you go, Jill. You get him on.
I'm trying as we speak.
I actually made a Facebook status today saying that.
Hold on 1 second, Jose.
Claiming we have a lot of experience with radio.
Jose, are you there?
Saying, we've been doing
okay, he just hung up, so, all right.
Till, which is the year we were born. And, yeah, so that's, a really good joke because we don't know what we're doing. Yeah, okay, so Jose, Jill, what
he hung up,
happened?
so.
Okay.
I don't know, some guy named Jose, so.
Awesome. Cool, yeah, so wow, Jose really interrupted the program. Jose, please call back. But yeah, there was an open house today for prospective juniors in high school, running around with name tags, looking prim and well-dressed.
Very, very, very well-dressed. I actually was in Servo eating lunch before my tennis match, and there was a line around the Servo building. And it was raining.
You never see the
line around the Servo building dinner. We have another caller, so maybe not anymore.
Yeah, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second.
Wow, I'm really excited.
Hello?
It's rare that we get calls in here, so.
Okay, sorry. I'm going to try to put you on. Just stay on. Okay.
Yeah, the anticipation of, why do you want to call? Because we haven't really talked about that much or opened anything up for questions, right, Austin? Yeah, Austin gives me a nod here and there. He's a man of few words, but, what can you do? And there's Jill right there, and
trying to put Jose on the radio. I thoroughly apologize. This is being very slow.
All right. But yeah, so Jill and I were thinking about, when we were juniors, doing the the whole college tour with mom and dad. I won't forget doing mine spring of my junior year with my dad.
Okay, hold on, Jose.
We did the
Jose?
Pennsylvania tour, which was
Is Jose on the
pretty
air?
intense.
Do you
Jose,
hear him?
are you on the air, Jose? I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave that on for now.
Cool.
Alright, and you can call back.
All
I
right.
apologize.
You know what?
Shout out to Jose. I thoroughly apologize. We're new to this, so if I can't get on the radio tonight, I will try another night. But it is on right now, so if you call back, hopefully I can put you on.
Third time's a charm, Jose. Third time's a charm.
Third time is a charm. I'm not sure who Jose is, but it makes me really happy that we have outside listeners outside of our
unless you're
families.
affiliated with the FCC, then
Unless you're
Then-
part of the FCC, then I thoroughly apologize for anything I may have said at any point in time on this radio show.
yeah, it's true. It's true.
Because we can't get produced anymore.
Shout out to my sister Catherine, who just said, "Why don't I get a shout out?" So
Catherine McCumber killed it when she visited Gettysburg.
she did. My
Killed
sister, she's a senior at Villanova, and she came and visited not too long ago, and
Crushed it.
Right, crushed it. Straight crushed it.
So yes, in colleges, I know I applied to a lot of colleges. It made me, whenever I see these tours, it just reminds me of when my mom and I came to visit.
Mm-hmm.
We took our little tour,
Yeah. Did the
that
same
sort of
with my dad.
thing. It was a lot of fun. And we had
My mom wants to call in.
Oh, Caroline's mom wants to call in.
Hopefully it works.
Yeah, I hope it works.
I'll send it to her.
But anyways,
Speaking of college, speaking of classes, I recently found out that at Skidmore they're offering a new course, and just wait for this. The course is called The Sociology of Miley Cyrus.
and usually I hate talking about stupid things like this that make me angry.
Oh yeah.
But I thought that it was a good thing to bring up because it's Skidmore. I mean, for
You're
God's
Skidmore.
sake, it is Skidmore. And Skidmore is a
I think you have
really
to
good
say,
school.
I think you have to say Pete's sake on the radio.
For
so.
Pete's sake. so.
Yeah. For Austin's sake, really. Shout out to you, Austin.
Shout out to Austin. Yeah, I mean, it's Skidmore, which is a great school.
Smart kids.
It's a lot of smart kids. Doesn't have sororities or fraternities on campus, so it's very centered into like academics and that sort of thing. Very small. And then they blow my mind when I hear that they're
Blow my
offering a
mind.
course
Slayed me.
on the sociology of Miley Cyrus. And
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, Miley Cyrus has some great
Yeah.
qualities. She's a fantastic
Yeah.
performer.
She's the entertainer of our generation.
She is the entertainer because she
Yes.
just has gone wild, and you know what? She's crazy,
Yeah.
but she's gotten the public's attention.
Yeah, so I have the syllabus for the course, and the description is from Disney tween to twerking machine. Miley Cyrus has grown up in the public eye, trying on and discarding very different identities on screen and off. She provides rich examples for analyzing aspects of intersectional identities and media representation. So, yeah. And Jill, my mom says she's calling right now. So, I don't know what that's going on.
I don't know.
Because we don't see our red light going on.
We do
which
not
is
see our red light
a little
going on.
bizarre. So
We
the phone
usually
actually
see our
isn't
red light
ringing.
going on.
But yeah, no, I saw this and immediately thought, you know, what has our generation become? But at the same time, this kind of reminds me of the course. I think it's at BU, and it's centralized. It's about Stephen Colbert. It's like the Colbert course.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Okay,
well, we have another caller, and
Ooh.
I'm literally going to try so hard to put this on. I'm going to try my hardest.
Are you
So,
doing it?
go ahead about the Colbert Report. No, I'm doing it. Okay, well, you know what? We're just going to go with it. Hello?
Yeah. So I think it's interesting that I guess
Hi, who is this?
pop culture is kind of, you know, almost dictating
Hi, Mrs. McCumber, it's Jillian.
our I don't know,
Hi, give me
our
one
fields of
second.
study now,
I'm gonna
which is
try to
really
work this.
interesting. It just shows how centralized it is, which I think is I think it could be good and bad. I definitely wouldn't think
Okay.
it.
Do you hear her on the radio?
No.
Mrs. McCumber, are you there? No? Okay. Well, all right.
All All right, so I'm gonna say the
Yeah.
phone doesn't work, and we're never
I'm
gonna
gonna
try
say
it again.
we're gonna wait on the phone for a couple more shows until we actually know how to do it. Until Bruce comes
Yeah, Bruce.
shout
Shout out to Bruce, who's probably listening.
and shows us how to do it. He's probably laughing hysterically right now
he
at
is.
us. Laughing
He is
hysterically.
LMAOing.
Bruce is a funny guy. I don't know if you've ever seen Finding Nemo, but whenever I see him, I always go up to him and I'm like, "Hello, Bruce."
Yeah, Bruce is pretty much, he runs the radio. I don't know
Yeah.
what his actual job is. He's just always here.
And he's awesome.
I think he's just the manager of sorts.
Yeah. Okay. So what else?
Yeah. Miley Cyrus. Cool. All right. Awesome. Well, because it is a rainy day, we've handpicked some pretty mellow songs to throw at you guys. So we're gonna start with one of my favorites. It's actually from the Juno soundtrack, written and created by Kimya Dawson, and this is Tire Swing.
All right. Well, we were back on 91.1
Hello.
WZBT. No Things Considered.
Yeah, I'm Caroline.
And I'm Jillian Minnerly.
Yeah. So you guys just heard Tire Swing by Kimya Dawson, from the Juno soundtrack. If we have any Juno fans.
Great movie.
Yeah, she's actually a personal fave of mine. So yeah, we had our little session there. We actually were just trolling the interweb, just fooling around, and something caught our eye. Now I do Starbucks over Dunkin' any day. So
I do Starbucks too. I'm not a huge coffee person.
Yeah, I'm into the tea. But I don't really stray away from just like the normal like iced tea kind of stuff, but apparently they're adding alcoholic beverages to their evening menu.
Which I 100% disagree with. I think that's just, I just don't find that right. I think
Yeah.
that Starbucks is obviously a chain cafe.
Mm-hmm.
Little kids go there.
True.
With their parents, which I
Gotta
see
get
all the
some- get some
time.
frappuccinos out there.
Yeah,
Shout out to
and
frappuccinos for being delicious.
the fact that they're gonna have wine and beer on their menu.
Yeah, no
is
hard
just-
alcohol. I see where they're coming from. I see the angle personally. I do. It's definitely a cozy place. Very cozy. It's a
That's the point, though.
Yeah.
It's not a bar.
true.
It's a cozy place where
Mhm.
like I see.
Well,
kids
that's
doing
why
their
they're not
homework.
like ripping shots. They're just.
Yeah.
I would maybe if you come. Okay, so maybe they're trying to kind of switch their image a little bit. Instead of going to happy hour after work. Oh, let's just go to Starbucks and have a beer and sit down in big cozy chairs and
But I
talk
think-
about NPR.
But I think that's what differentiates. I think that's what differentiates it between being that sort of thing. Like after work, you don't usually go to Starbucks or something.
Mhm.
That's more of a before work place. You go there for
Yeah.
a coffee, and then after work,
Or
maybe you go for
meetings,
like
yeah.
a restaurant or a bar or something. And get.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just personally find it. I just feel like just certain places don't need.
Do you
to
think
have
that they're
alcoholic
selling out?
beverages.
Would you say that they're selling out a little bit because of this?
What do you mean selling out?
By selling out, I mean kind of like not staying true to who they are for the sake of popularity.
I do.
Mhm.
I think they think that it may appeal to more people now,
Mhm.
but now they have to worry about like fake IDs of like
True.
kids, like just things that just could totally be avoided.
Yeah.
I don't really see the point in it. It's like Dunkin' Donuts,
Mhm.
sort of. I mean, obviously, Starbucks is like a more comfortable place to sit and drink your
Yeah.
coffee.
Definitely.
But at Dunkin' Donuts, we're like, oh, we're starting to sell beer and wine. Everyone would just be like, what? Like,
Yeah.
that makes no sense. Like,
yeah, I mean,
there's
I
a
definitely-
takeout. Like, there's a
Yeah.
like takeout from Dunkin' Donuts. There's a takeout from Starbucks.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, the
just kind of
drive-thru thing?
a drive-through.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's started yet. I think it's kind of in the making. So,
Yeah. It just
Yeah.
it blows my mind.
yeah, I mean, it's just weird how, I don't know, it can evolve from selling croissants and
Little croissant.
little croissant and coffee, and now they want to serve. I mean, is the alcohol going to be very good alcohol? Is it going to be very nice wine? Like what brands are they going to sell? It's going to be very
Yeah.
interesting.
Very interesting.
Or maybe they're getting a lot of money from like, I don't know, Blue Moon and like Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, I wonder what like other people think
Yeah.
about this. If you have, I would say call in, but we can't
But we
put
don't
you on
really
air.
care. What you have to
Actually, you can post it on our page.
say. Yeah, if you guys have any itching questions or anything like that.
Yeah, if you have like any response to the whole Starbucks controversy, write it on our page, and we can look at our page right now and talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, we'll ask questions if you guys put it on our Facebook page. No Things Considered. It's open for everyone, so you can write whatever
Like
you
it,
want. Don't
Like
be
it,
abandoned of
post on it, and then we'll read your posts on Facebook.
Yeah,
On Facebook.
tweet us, MySpace us, Friendster us, Instagram us.
Except we only have a Facebook, so maybe not the others.
Yeah, we just wanna. We should probably step up our social media game.
We should. I actually have never had I said this in the last one, but never had a Twitter. But maybe
Oh,
I'll
I
make
do
the No
tweet.
Things Considered, and that can be our
That
first
could be
one.
kind of cool. I'd be all for it. Well, let's see if anyone has anything to say on here. Probably not.
Anything?
Yeah. Okay, no. Except for Jose's friend posted that he.
We
can make
apologize to Jose for not being able to
Yeah.
get on air. If you want to write something on our page, please be appropriate because the FCC is watching
Well, they're listening, but
and listening.
yeah, FCC stands for Big Brother. So. Oh
How did you
gosh.
get that? Probably not. Um,
Cool. Awesome.
yeah, so we're gonna play another song.
Well,
It's another kind of we're going with a mellow playlist.
yeah.
Only because it's a very rainy day
It's a
here in Gettysburg.
rainy
Even in
Saturday.
Connecticut, where
It's
my
a
parents
dark and
are. Shout out to
stormy
Barry
night.
and Denise.
Shout
I
out.
don't know if my sister's listening, but
Hey,
Sarah
Sarah.
too.
Shout out to Keith, Trisha, Catherine McCumber, Grandma Burn, Pop-Up Burn, everyone who will be listening. And, okay, so this song is called Fickle Children by Michelle Blades. My good friend Phil showed me this back in the day. It's one of his friends, actually. It's a really good tune, so here we go.
We are back on 91.1 WZBT, No Things Considered.
I'm Caroline.
I'm Jillian.
So we just came back from Fickle Children by Michelle Blades. And I mentioned before that one of my friends showed me that song, and Jillian and I just got talking to just about, relationships and dating in our day, and how it seems very complicated.
It does
Especially
seem
with
complicated.
technology and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I just gotten out of a relationship in high school, and my friend who showed me that last song, that was my first kind of like realization. Cool. That I don't know, becoming an adult, I'd say a young adult in this day, there's a lot of weird etiquette, I think, especially with Facebook and like texting and all the weird social media.
Oh, so weird.
Social cues, if you will. Like, okay, let's say you vibe with a nice boy
From Phi Delta Theta, perhaps.
or nah. Or Austin, my man Austin. He's on the fan. You're not on the fan. It's fine. What if you like meet a great guy, and then maybe a week later you see him on Facebook and you want to friend him? Like, I wouldn't do that. I think that's weird.
I think it's very like male dominated when it comes to relationships, because you'll be like, oh, you'll be talking to a guy and you'll go on a date or something, and then say you go on like 3 dates and you're fairly confident that you guys like each other, I'm pretty sure no girl would still text that guy first. She would be like, oh, like he hasn't texted me yet.
Yeah, I'm
Those
very,
things, like
yeah.
we're very dependent on them.
Oh, for sure.
Starting conversations because it's just the way we think. But at the same time, I feel like I've talked to guys and they're like, well, she didn't text me at all today. So it's kind of like a reverse
weird.
A reverse kind of thing we have going on.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I feel like if a guy said, "Oh, here's my number," I'd be like, "Well, here's my number, sir." Which is weird because I feel like gender roles have definitely come a long way since, I don't know, even our parents were our age, but it's
because
still
they didn't have cell phones. And honestly, if I could live in any
era,
it'd definitely be like mid 1900s. I'd have to say maybe maybe 1970s. I just feel like that was such a great time, and we didn't have all this technology. Not that I don't love my technology.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'd do without my laptop or my phone.
Yeah,
but that's not to say that I love not having it as well, because like when you hear about like your parents like meeting and stuff, they're never like, well, she texted me like 3 days later.
So
it's
weird.
like, no, like she showed up at my house,
or
she rang me at
called
home.
my landline.
My
I want a boy to call my landline.
my mom picked up and gave me the phone.
Yeah, no.
That sort of thing. It's like, when does that ever happen now?
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely the old. It's, I don't know, just like technology is great and awful.
Yeah, it has its perks and then its downfalls. So
for sure.
It could be.
And I want someone to make me a mixtape that I can put in my cassette player.
I don't want to say chivalry is dead, but
I'm not gonna say that a gentleman at Gettysburg College basically slammed a door in my face when I was trying to get into Bullet the other day and just didn't hold the door for me. And I was like, wow, okay, sick. But then I was like, I am woman, hear me roar. I don't need someone to hold doors for me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I would
like,
love it.
Please
So,
open the door for
just
me.
shout out to the male race. Please open doors for me. Because I do like it. So, Austin, would you hold the door open for me? You gave me a little head nod, so.
See,
maybe
Austin just shows that chivalry still exists.
Yeah, way to go, Austin. Austin's wearing a t-shirt and shorts today. And I asked him if he was cold because it is rainy and windy.
It is pretty
And he
cold
said
out,
no.
so.
He said no. So, I don't know if that's just what you like, Austin. Yeah? Okay. Well,
Is that all you wear, Austin?
you only
Okay.
wear shorts and t-shirts?
Okay, well, Austin only wears shorts
you-
and t-shirts.
Are you kidding me, Austin?
Austin, have you ever
Oh.
worn a jacket?
How come you don't...
Sometimes.
wait, why are you... What?
Well, you know what?
How come you don't get hypothermia, Austin?
He's not talking right now because he doesn't want the radio show to hear him, but
Because
Austin
the
is a champ.
SEC is on his tail.
Austin is a champ because he has unreal internal body temperatures.
Oh, unreal.
That we only
You're an
wish we
animal.
could have had.
You slay. You slay.
And my dad just texted me and said, chivalry is not dead, it's just gasping for breath.
Shout out to Mr. Minnerly for a very poetic and beautiful description of the male gender role these days.
Yeah, I have to say my dad is a pretty good gentleman, so.
Yeah, I would have to agree. My mom told me that when she dated my dad, he would bring her flowers and the whole 9 yards, which I wouldn't mind at all.
I mean,
really.
I'm usually not into that, but I mean, if a guy showed up at my door with flowers or sent an acapella group to my room for Valentine's Day, like, I'd be totally okay with that.
Shout out to Drop the Octave for being amazing.
Shout out to Drop the Octave for legit showing up in Caroline's bedroom while she was almost still sleeping, recorded the whole thing of them singing to her on Valentine's Day. Shout out to Joe Coogan for sending that her way, because that was just a beautiful moment in my life too, because I didn't have Valentine. Shout out to PC Provost for ditching me for that. So yeah, Joe Coogan, just a gem. He's a straight up gem for doing that.
Such a gem.
And Drop the Octave. I wish I was of the male gender so that I could join your acapella group, but I'm not.
Whatever. Discriminate. Kidding.
Just
Love
keep
you, Drop the
discriminating.
Octave.
No, I'm just kidding. You guys are awesome. Keep it going.
Yeah.
We're gonna play another song.
Yeah. Okay. This coming to you right now is called "This Is the Way" by Devendra Banhart. He is, I'm pretty sure he's Boulder, Colorado, born and bred, and just a nice, light little acoustic for you guys. Here you go.
Back on 91.1 WZBT.
No Things Considered.
I know we should start like harmonizing that.
No Things Considered.
Okay, maybe.
All right,
maybe not today.
Okay. But actually, no. Fun fact: Jill and I do a lot of harmonizing
We
in our
do.
spare time.
A
We
lot.
will do much harmonizing. No, actually, when Jill and I first became friends, like maybe first couple weeks of school, we both found out that we just liked to randomly sing. Like, I don't really
We could
do
have got
it.
some.
Jill did it in high school, and she pursued it a little bit at school here. And we both just have like a pretty good ear for harmony, and we would actually walk around a little bit.
Singing it.
Singing.
At night before we went to the frats on the weekends. And people would actually like tell us that we were kind of good.
No, some people were like hanging out their windows once and we're like, "Excuse me, can we please harmonize for you?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." We did it, and they were, they didn't hate
They're pretty
it.
impressed. Oh,
They didn't hate it.
They didn't hate it, so I'll take that. I'll take the fact that they did not hate it.
But yeah,
we have a dear friend.
Oh, we too.
His name is Andrew Aquilino.
Shout out
And funny story.
Shout-outs on shout-outs.
We call him Ange, and I know that's a little weird for a guy because usually you call girls who are named Angela. Shout out to Angela Schmidt. I love that girl.
Shout out to Big Ange from Mob Wives.
But we started calling him Ange, sort of a joke, but then it sort of caught on. And now everyone calls him Ange. I'm talking about like even his guy friends on the football team they call Andrew Ange.
Yeah.
So it's just pretty funny that this whole thing that Carolyn and I started with
so
Ange
unfortunately Ange is probably not listening right now because he is at Ultra Music Festival in Miami, Florida.
Benvito a Miami.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, Miami, Florida, which I'm very jealous of because it's probably like in the upper 80s.
I'm not. I don't really want to be there. The weather, yes, but ultra. Okay, so this is really for our parents that are listening right now, because that's who's not understanding what ultra is. Ultra is a huge
Giant
EDM music festival. And EDM was that electric dance music, electronic something.
Yeah.
So it's basically like the scary stuff, mom, that you don't like to listen to on the radio.
Yeah, same with you, Denise.
Yeah. So Alessa was playing, DJ Snake, Bro Safari. That's a good
I don't know
one.
any of these people.
Yeah, and like Deadmau5, so the big like DJs of EDM, and so it's basically just a huge rave. You can probably find your friend Molly there if you want. That's a shout out to people using recreational drugs. You know that happens. It happens at Ultra.
Oh,
People
yeah.
are crazy.
Drug oriented.
It can be. It can be.
A lot of
Angie's a
people.
good kid.
A
He's
lot of
gonna
people
be
just
good.
go to chill and watch the music, but it's a very like rock out concert.
Oh yeah, the outfits are really cool.
The
Everyone
outfits are
wears
awesome. It's like
crazy
neon,
stuff.
high-waisted shorts, tons of beaded bracelets.
Boys wear
headbands.
like camelbacks with like cool jerseys, a lot of bandanas.
It's sort of like a really crazy non-Woodstock.
Yeah, it's probably like the farthest thing from Woodstock. But yeah, you could say that. But yeah, personally, I would never ever want to go.
See, I would. I
Yeah.
would. I think I'd probably only go once,
Yeah.
but I think it would be an awesome experience.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I feel like I'm not one for the crazy like rave scene. That's just
Yeah,
not.
I always try to experience things once in my life. And
Okay.
I think Ultra's on my list. Maybe not Ultra, but at least one music festival.
Izu, Electric Daisy.
Izu, which we will
Dove
never be able to
Ball.
go to because we start school so early.
Not
Shout out to
next year.
Gettysburg College.
Shout out to G-Bird.
But yeah, so I don't know. I think it's a pretty cool event. I think people do go a little crazy, and I've heard that if you haven't gone to a music festival, you should not start with Ultra.
Really?
Shout out to Sam, who's probably not listening, but he goes to almost every music festival, and
We should just call our show the Shout Out, because
what?
that's what we've been doing all night. We should call it the Shout Out.
We should. Call it the
Austin,
Shout
should
Out.
we rename our show? Okay, he gave us an iffy face. I think, no, Austin really likes No Things Considered. But he does agree that we shout out way too frequently.
Yeah, we do.
It's fine.
But yeah, I don't know. It's I probably could never afford it because it's so expensive. I think it's
Plus,
$500
like,
for like a 3-day ticket.
That's not
And,
bad. I mean, like, if you're really into that kind of stuff, I think it's a pretty good deal.
It's either two or 3 days. Maybe it's only 2. No, it's 3 days.
And
It's
left
3
on
days.
Thursday,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But plus the flight,
Plus,
you have to find somewhere to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets very, very pricey.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know, Miami would be cool to go to. I'd want to, like, go run around Miami and not just stay at this, like, venue.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be
I
fun.
feel like it would just be sweaty and people would be, like, throwing up or, like, sweating on me or something absurd. But, I mean, I like the music. Like,
yeah.
you know, if we go to some fraternity houses over the weekend and they play these songs, like EDM kind of music, like, I enjoy it, but
Yeah. I don't know if
the
you
rave
could take-
scene.
I don't know if I definitely couldn't do it for 3 days. I most definitely could not do it for 3 days. I would have to do it for maybe 1 day.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably die after that. So
Yeah, I mean, you
it
know,
would not last anyways.
of course.
All
right, so we're gonna do our last song before
our last
yeah. Okay, so this it's really against my better judgment. This is Our Deal by Best Coast, and I used to really like Best Coast before they sold out and did a Windows commercial. They did a Windows commercial for this song. And they're sellout posers. So here's Best Coast singing Our Deal.
When you
Welcome back to 91.1 WCBT.
No things considered.
Yeah, maybe we could try that like off there, and then
No
come.
things considered. No things considered.
No
No
things
things
considered.
considered. Sorry. I mean, like I don't. Oh wow. You
Still,
can take
I'm
it
just
away.
whipping. I'm just whipping it out right now, right,
Sorry,
Austin?
it's Christina
Austin,
Aguilera.
come on,
Is she
on a
the
1 to
fan?
10 scale, how good was that?
No, you can say it.
All right, he
Austin.
said it. He said it. Was that an 8 or a 9? 8.
An 8 or a 9 out of 10.
Well,
Cool.
maybe later on, but for now it's an 8, ladies and gents. Just an 8.
Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, but that was our deal by Best Coast. We've been playing a lot of independent music tonight. Some alternative. But yeah. What do you think about my playlist tonight, Joe?
I think it was good.
Yeah.
Very chill and relaxing.
Yeah.
So that's why we're gonna end with a bang.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
our song that we always end with. So, and it
It's
really is
nice.
gonna spice up your life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you could say that.
you could say that it's gonna spice up your life.
You could say that.
It really gets the people going usually, especially since this is
It's provocative.
almost 9 o'clock on a Saturday night. So I'm pretty sure hopefully everyone listening is planning on going out tonight.
Were you just doing a Billy Joel reference just there?
I was
No,
not,
it's not
but
gonna
it can be if you want it to be.
Cool. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in control.
Yeah. Your wish is my command, so
Oh, you're a genie in a bottle.
thanks. Oh, Christina Aguilera, let's keep going.
Oh. But yeah, no, I mean, we pretty much, we're getting used to this. I think we did an okay job our second time around.
Yeah. Literally, if you want us to talk about anything in particular,
Yeah,
write
we
it on
would
our
love
Facebook page.
it. We would love.
We'll hopefully put up
feedback.
a Twitter starting next week if we can get that together
Yeah.
this weekend. Caroline will have to be in charge of that because
I tweet.
she tweets, and
Mhm.
I was in charge of the Facebook page because I photoshopped all the pizza slices into our photo. If you're wondering who did that, the mastermind behind it was me.
Well, I'm gonna say I gave you good direction.
Oh,
I said, Jill, I want us in the clouds, and she said, okay. Takes a picture, cuts us out, puts us in the clouds in the sky.
Spent an hour and a half on that picture.
Then I go,
Shout out
Jill,
to my professor for letting me do that during his class. I'm just kidding, Mom and
Shout
Dad.
out to
Your
your
money is going
versatility.
to great, to great classes.
and then I go, Jill, throw some pizza in there, and she did. But yeah, no, I think Twitter is definitely where we're headed. I do tweet, as we've talked about, and I actually really enjoy Twitter. A lot of people think it's kind of TMI, if you will, too much information. But a lot of mine are either short, like song lyrics. Like, for example, a couple days ago, I had the song Country Roads by John Denver stuck in my head. So I tweeted West Virginia Mountain Mama, which is a little excerpt from that song. And, I got some favorites on it, I don't, tell people I'm eating a sandwich or just woke up, ugh, have to go to class. I definitely think there's some room for creativity, right, Joe?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sarah just informed me that. Shout out to everyone who's going to the Lambda cocktail party.
We didn't get invited.
We didn't get invited, so we will not be attending. But it should be a good time.
Low blow. Oh, I actually had a really good tweet. Shout out to me not going anywhere for spring break. So I didn't give myself highlights, but I got highlights, and I used tan towel. And I don't know if people know what tan towels are, but it's essentially a big moist towelette that when you put it onto your skin and wait a couple hours, it makes you look shades of orange, which I didn't really know, so I used about 3 of them on my whole body. So I tweeted, quote, got a little too cocky on this whole tan towel thing, and now I just look like I have leprosy, which was true. It got
See,
a little
my
streaky.
mom can totally relate to this because she uses tan towels along with me.
Okay, well, your mom doesn't look like she has leprosy, so she's doing something right.
It's a skill that you need to acquire over time.
It sounds like the Minnerly women have it down pat, but I don't.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I do not fake tan. I do not believe in tanning booths.
Me
It's just
either.
another topic that we can
I'd
actually
rather
talk
be
about.
orange than have melanoma. Shout out to being skin cancer free.
Yeah. That's actually something we can talk about. Tanning in tanning booths. I'm sorry. I a lot of my friends do it, and
Mhm.
you know
Oh,
what?
yeah, totally.
You do your thing. You look great. Like you look like you just went to the Bahamas. But I just don't agree with it. I think it's very, very bad for your skin. I don't think it leads to very good skin-related things later in life. So I personally don't agree with it.
Yeah. Austin, how do you feel about girls tanning, or guys, or yourself? Do you tan?
No.
You don't? Yeah, you
I
don't
mean,
look like
he
you
just
do.
naturally tans. So.
Yeah. Do you? I know. I feel like you might get a little pink in the summer. Yeah, you do. Do you get any freckles? See, I don't get freckles in the summer, so it's kind of not that fun. I think we're ready to take this out now.
Yeah,
'Cause we do have
it's
our final.
8:58.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening. We have a growing little fan base. I'm actually really grateful for everyone who listened.
Yeah, there's actually I think Darren called in, so shout out to Darren. Thanks for calling in and telling us that we needed to turn
Oh
up
yeah,
our
thank
mics.
you again. Yeah, we definitely we appreciate your guys' help because we're doing it for you guys, and we love your feedback and your support.
Yeah, and if you have any responses to anything we brought up, please put on the Facebook page / anything you want us to talk about next week.
Mm-hmm.
Post it on our page, No Things Considered, on Facebook. And we're gonna end with our favorite song of all time.
Favorite song.
That we've been ending. Well, we ended with last time. It is called "Spice Up Your Life"
by the
by
Spice
the
Girls.
Spice
Who else?
Girls.
Who else?
So enjoy.
Yeah. Final thank you, and have a great rest of your weekend.